G'day, I'm Jake Rohlach. I'm from Poojanagorik in the southeast of South Australia. I farm here with my mum and my dad on a family business venture. We've got about 450 to 500 mil rainfall annually. We've got a mixed farming operation with cropping and sheep. We run breeding merinos and cereals, legumes and canola. We have a home farm here of about 1,000 acres. We also lease an extra 1,000 acres and we do some share farming just down the road of about 800 acres. And that puts us together with a nice little package that keeps us busy all year. This is our centre pivot. It's about 35 hectares of lucerne that we harvest for seed. We get about 3 hay cuts off of it plus the seed. It's on a heavy soil. That's why we had to put some drains in, but it yields anywhere between 800 to 900 kilos to the hectare of seed when we harvest it. We've had the Hansa spreader for about 9 months now. We did our lime and gypsum spreading with it, some single super on some unfertilised pastures, and we now have done some compost with it and the urea. We have a TopCon controller. It works great, it's simple, easy. Like any new technology, took about an hour to get my head around, but after that it was simple. Plug and play ISO, it's not long to set up. It took me about an hour to wrap my head around it, but it's very simple. Most farmers will be able to get on top of it quite easily. Yeah, changing materials is super easy. I've got them all logged into the TopCon screen. It's just a quick change the gate, recalibrate with the T factor or the density in a 1 litre jug, and then you're off. It's as simple as that. Yeah, when we first got it, trying every product, we put trays out and we were pleasantly surprised with the spread. Auto shut off on the end was accurate. There was no discrepancies with any of the spread. We do have variable rate. We don't use it to the full extent at the moment, but the technology is there for us to use in the future. We had a linkage spreader with a bin extension. It was okay, but it was problematic. It was hard to fill evenly. We had to carry a ladder around. The tarp was harder to operate. It had moisture retention in between the bin extension, and it was really hard to clean out. We also looked at some other spreaders. Unfortunately, they were belt spreaders, which didn't suit what we wanted. We wanted to avoid burning a hole in the belt with something that wouldn't come out the back of the machine, so a chain spreader was our only option. We bought it locally out of Wise Farm Machinery. Their service and Hansa's service was second to none. At the start, they were more than happy to pick up the phone and attend to any needs that we had. Can't recommend them enough. It does stay on the JCB constantly. 250 horsepower is more than enough horsepower to run it. We do have other tractors we can run, but this one does the needs that does everything we need. We do contract work. About 3 weeks ago, a fella rang me up. He'd busted a belt on his old. He said, "Jake, can you get over here? We've got a 5 to 10 rain event coming." I said, "Yep, I'll be there." I got there at 1 o'clock. I did 150 hectares and I was out the gate by 5:30. The efficiency of the machine's great. It's super simple, easy to use. The capacity's great. I float up at the home silos, I chuck 8 tonne of urea on, I go out, I bash that out in about an hour. With onboard scales, the machine is very accurate. We see no wastage in urea. With the old linkage spreader, we were just guessing and loading up out of the truck, going off the truck scales. It was all problematic. With this, it's super simple and easy. With the ISO screen, it's easy. Quick changeover of products. The drop spread plate is super easy to take in and out. The tarp's easy to operate. Simple maintenance, greasing. All I need to do is a couple pumps of grease, check the chain tension. That's easy. So swapping between products is easy. Washing out's easy. I basically set it to manual speed with the chain. I'll climb up, hose it out, tarp it off. That's done. Wash the outside of the machine, give it a quick scrub, coat it with diesel, put it in the shed, forget about it. Yeah, you got to have stainless steel when you're dealing with urea and SOA and longevity of the machine. It was a no-brainer. Build quality's great. It looks solid, it feels solid. The electronics are hidden well on other machines. I've heard feedback about their urea dust, especially getting into these electronics. These are all hidden behind a stainless steel door, so they're all safe. The durability is great. Spreader handles the compost great. We can fit 6 tonne into the machine, and at 2 tonne, that gives you that 3 hectares, 4 hectares, and that's all you need. A good day with the compost, I have completed around 60 hectares. That's a big day, but the machine handles it well. The bulk density of this compost is about 450 kilos to the metre cubed.
Yep.
I was surprised to hear that this was fully Australian made. It's very much like the southern spreaders that all the contractors use, and that's basically one of the only things I needed to hear. If they're using it, we're going to use it. It's pretty simple. Other than the way it looks, the ease of functionality is the one thing I really love about the machine. Flotation, the ride, the way the scales work, it's all beautiful. Beautiful piece of machinery. Ride quality is great with the drawbar suspension. I've been riding across ruts all afternoon. The back feels fine. The machine didn't flop around at all. It was great. The bin design's great. It's got a nice wide open floor, so there's no bridging of the compost. It all flows out beautifully. 100% buy one. It's a great machine. I'd love it. I'd have two if it was functional, but it's not, so I'm just going to stick with the good one. Easily, yeah, I can spread what I want, when I want. When that 5 to 10 peters out to a 1 to 5, I can choose not to spread. But when it's on, we're on because we've got the right gear.